Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Ascent. Today we're going to launch another rocket to Low Kerbin Orbit in preparation to leave for Duna. I have already built that rocket and I was thinking about unlocking some more parts in the research facility, but one thing I want to note, the Computron 16, when it sends a Gravioli science experiment back, it uses 360 battery. More than likely we'll be using the HG55 to send that back, and it uses more battery charge than the 16. So I stuck extra batteries here. We've got, I think that's 100 and that's 400. Let's see. I think this is 200 and then 400. So we have 600 battery charge, and the Gravioli that's on here takes 400. So we should have enough battery on board, and you know, we'll have a little bit of charge coming in from these if we're pointing the right direction, etc., etc. And that's all that's on here. We do have a temperature gauge in case, you know, later we want to just do a quick science experiment from, you know, orbit of Duna, space around Duna. We already have the rover up into Low Kerbin Orbit. Hopefully this is enough delta V. I do not know, but we're going to launch this rocket. This will be the first launch. I have not tested it. It is called the Duna Orbiter-GRV for Gravioli. It's going to be in a polar orbit when we get out there. Let's go ahead and get this set up to launch. I think the stages are set. That and that. That I'm using the Reliant engines, and hopefully this right here, the inline stabilizer, will be able to tilt it over, hopefully. Then these two will fire. This is a swivel, and then we have two smaller engines. They're the same, but we'll see how this goes. I know we need, you know, like 1500 to get out to Duna. So just depending on what happens when we get out there, I hope we have enough delta V. So we're going to get ready for the launch here and probably go full throttle. It's got a 1.28 thrust weight ratio. Nothing is asparagus or anything like that. It's just set up for these to drop off when we use them up. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So far, so good. I hope it doesn't need stabilizers on here. It looks like it might have to. We're closing in on 100. We're going to go ahead and rotate to the right a little bit. Try to get over there a little bit more. Just keep it on that leading edge. It's starting to rotate. I don't know why. I thought these fins might hold it, but they're only 3 fins on there. So passing through the atmosphere, 8,000. Get up to 10. We'll roll over some more. Very slow roll here. Very slow roll. Inclination is going to be off, but that'll be okay. Passing through 20. We need to roll on over there. We can Watch our apoapsis here. Okay, it's at 77, 80 right there. Wow, we're going to have a lot. We may have over-engineered this a little bit. Well, maybe not. We need to, we're still in atmosphere here. And rotating, which I didn't want. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's keep her steady there, boys. Keep her steady. We don't need to go too high. Got a minute to get to our apoapsis. We'll throttle up just a little bit and see if we can straighten out this inclination here. Don't want to go too high. We are in space. We can actually break this off. There goes our protective shell. We'll open one of these. Get the other one, yeah. We'll open the antenna as well. Oh, that's the temperature. Where's our antenna? "13 seconds. We don't need to open the high gain antenna just yet. And here we go. We're falling again. We don't need to fall. That will go back into surface of burn up in the atmosphere. We'll aim up just a bit to see if we can keep this apoapsis right here. We don't want to fall too much. Almost there. 71 by 81. We are in orbit. Where are we? And we didn't have to use map mode. What does the periapsis give us? 71, so we're not going to fall in to the atmosphere. Where is, oh, there's Duna launcher, so we're going to be catching up with it. Once we get over to here, we'll raise this up to match, what, 92 by... Oh, 92 by 91, so it's almost perfect orbit if that one is. We'll unset by target. Let's speed up time. Let's take a look at it first. We have 791 delta V, we have 1051 delta V, and then we have 2337 delta V. So this will get us started, and then we'll break this off and shoot on out to Duna with this part. Okay, let's make sure everything works. Extend the antenna. Well, we don't really need to, but give it a good test here. Let's do a gravioli check. Oh, we've got one. So let's go ahead and send that above the shores. Give us 11 more science. We can always come up and get it and bring it back. There we go. And it used some of our electric charge, but we will regain that charge quickly. It will not enter the atmosphere of Duna, so it's just going to stay in orbit. Now we can go ahead and speed up time and set this up about 91, I guess, maybe. Let's turn prograde. Uses a little bit of battery using that as well, so just be careful. We're going to watch this, and hopefully our apoapsis will go out to about 91. And here we go. 92. Now we'll go over to here and set this up to, set the periapsis up to 91 or 92. We'll go prograde again. We've got good battery charge. Okay. We've got 10 seconds. Oh, get over there, get over there, get over there. (91 to 92). So now we are in orbit in comparison to the Duna launcher. So we got 2 rockets at the moment preparing to go to Duna, which we are in pretty close. This is really close. Let's see how many days we've got left until we've got 17 days, 5 hours, so just 18 days. Moho, we need to make a correction in 55 days. So 17 days to go. Let's go back to Kerbin here, surface of Kerbin. Let's see if we have any science we can send back down. Oh, and we have to go get this Kerbal here, Gia. Everything's set on our other one? Yeah. We're good. Okay, it's nighttime over here. We need to find the... Here we go. And we have 87 science data, so let's transmit that science data back to Kerbin. I think we had 780, 794. We just did the gravioli. We had 780. I ran a brief, get some science from around the moon, which gave us 783. That gave us 794, and this gives us 882 science. Let's go back to F5 and save that. Go back to Kerbin. Go back to the Space Center. I had a mission to put a geostationary satellite in orbit of Kerbin and hold it above a certain point, but just bypassed that one. We've got enough junk out there in orbit of Kerbin right now anyway. What can we do? 882. Well, we definitely need to get this bottom part here. We've got some control units here. I think this is new to me. I remember a square one, but this one may have new changes. And then this one, the model looks a bit different. It probably lets you store science when the other ones don't. And then the battery power, the Gigantor solar array, the bigger batteries, the fuel cell, and the thermal control. So we're going to definitely get these two. We're down to 582. We're down to 282. It won't. We can't do anything here. These are all 300s. But we could grab some of these if we need them. There's some control. Yeah, we probably need that on bigger rockets. And this is a fly-by-wire. This is monopropellant tank, and this is a. I think this uses monopropellant. It's an RCA. No, it uses fuel and oxidizer. So we don't need monopropellant. Then the grabber unit, that one might be interesting because we can grab onto anything and then hopefully transfer. Oh, no fuel crossfeed. And then we could transfer. No fuel crossfeed. Parachute. Oh, landing gears and this. So this one, drogue chute and the heat shield, which would be good on the. I could say we could go ahead and get that one. Let's just stand by on that and wait and see what we do out at Duna. Let's check out, see if we have anything here. Rescue Kerdoc, position satellite equatorial orbit of Kerbin. That's a Molina orbit, kinda, but it is equatorial. I mean, it's got a low and a high. We could do that one and get some money. Has to have accelerometer on board. Rescue Wilden. Conduct temperature survey near the moon. Science Lander 3. Extract. Map 11 asteroids endangering Kerbin with a Sentinel infrared telescope. Yeah, maybe. Position a satellite in a specific orbit of Minmus. We don't really need any more satellites out there. Ooh, position a satellite in a specific orbit of Ike. What do you need? What do you need? You need materials bay, a thermometer, a materials bay, and a thermometer. We could do a third rocket and send it out. It gives us 2 hours to accept it. We have 2 hours to accept it. We'll wait. We'll wait. Here's the position of satellite in the geostationary, position of satellite in the stationary orbit of Duna. What do you have to have on board? Hold a stationary orbit directly above Mexican Spirit. Have an accelerometer, have a resource survey scanner, have a thermometer on satellite. No, we're not going to do that one. We have 282. We need to go up and get Gia. I wonder if we can go get Gia. Or Gia. What is our normal rocket to do that? It's called Rescue 1 or something. Rescue Runzor. Rescue 3 people. Rescue 1. Rescue ship with science on board. What is this one? It's 13,000. This one's 9,000. Rescue ship with science. Let me check it out. Oh, yeah. Taken to the. Never mind. Let's open. Rescue 1, $9,000. And we don't want anybody in it. Jebediah, you're always trying to go. And I don't know if we should put lights on it. Should be okay. Everything else has been okay. The fins, yeah, they're good. Everything here is good. Let's go get Gia. We need to find out Gaia's orbit. So we'll go to map mode. We are here. Gaia is coming around on this side. So let's go ahead and fast forward time till Gaia gets over here. Chia. I don't know if it's male or female. Ooh, that's probably, yeah, we need to go now. probably good. We'll F5 and save that. And here we go for launch in 3, 2, 1. We've only got 2 fins on here, and they will rotate us toward the appropriate angle. Maybe they don't. It's wanting to go the opposite way. We're almost out of fuel. Now we have the swivel, so that'll help. Passing through 5,000. I'm going to slow it down just a bit. Hold it right there on that line. Hopefully she'll catch up with us. We can watch our... That was a little bit too far. Almost lost it. $22,000. Slow down a little bit. $27,000. Passing through 21. Go ahead and roll on over. Up to 37. Passing 27. Gaia is still behind us. We'll slow down just a little bit. And we'll shoot on up to, where is Gaia? What is her? 83. Altitude is 83. So I need to get that to 83. Went into target mode. Let's go back to orbit mode just briefly. Try to bring those two together. And we are out of fuel. Let's break that off. Make sure we get orbit. Okay, we are going to be behind, so it's okay if we stay just a little bit low. 16 kilometers. What will we need as a maneuver? What is our distance? 2 kilometers right there. So we'll catch Gaia on the next way around. We'll get a little closer to her. Go ahead and speed up time. Get set up on our maneuver node here. Make the burn. Okay, let's see where that puts us. 79, and all we have to do is aim toward Gaia when we get there anyway. Let's do this. We're 22 kilometers away. Three kilometers there. Just making sure our orbits stay decent here. .21 kilometers. We'll make our burn here to catch up with. Go ahead, speed up time. Target, and we want to, we don't want to burn off 105, do we? We'll be within 20. Be within 19 there. We're within 3 there. Go ahead and speed up time. Bleed off this. Down to 0. Point toward. Looking good so far. We're going to bring this down to hopefully 0. We're at 44. $35. $20. It is hard to see. How can we... Is this rendezvous approach for Gaia's craft? Wait till our phase angle is 1.4, yada yada yada. What is this? What is this? 21 kilometers. We need to get their intersect down to... down to 6, down to 5. Ooh, and that's in the dark. We really don't need to go that far. We'll be 4 kilometers away when we get here. Then we'll turn to retrograde our target. We're just getting in close, getting in close. I really blew that out. Didn't need to do that, but let's go speed up time. We're within 4 kilometers now. Kill off this speed. How much delta V do we have? Yeah, I think we got enough. I will just point toward and try to get this down to 4.2 point, something below 2. Still at 4. There we go, 700. 700 meters, 800 meters when we get there. Daytime, that'll be good. Let's go ahead and fast forward time. We're really close to the station as well. We're on target. Let's go to retrograde to slow our separation down. Okay. Now we'll just point toward, make little bitty burns toward. She could actually jump now. She could jump now. We're 800 meters away. Let's turn north. Make sure she can get in and see our door. F5 and save that. Jump next door, and we will pick up who? Gaia, female pilot. Okay, EVA. Turn your lights on. Turn on your thrusters. Let go. And right there is our ship, Gaia. Let's go get on board. Try to make this quick. We should see the space station coming in soon. Kerbal. 500 meters, it disappears at 200, can't remember, 150. You want to make sure you're on it, or you can see it. So we got another pilot. We cannot get a scientist to save our life. We're going to have to buy one. Hire one, sorry. Coming in hot there, Gaia. Okay, get on board. We have 552 meters delta V left. We can get turned in retrograde and possibly land at, what is this? Where is Kerbin? Oh, where is the Space Center? Is this it here? Did we just pass? No, here's the desert, so it should be... Oh, here we go. Kerbal Space Center. Right above Kerbal Space Center. So right about here, we want to make a burn to deorbit. And I like to shoot just for the ocean, right around in here somewhere, and sometimes we come right down on Kerbin Space Center. We'll try that. I just don't want to hit the mountains. Just don't want to hit the mountains. Okay, I think that is what we're going to do. We'll get into retrograde. She is a pilot, so that's a plus. She's unable to hold anything, though. She's not trained. Yeah, look, she's happy. She got up here, got stuck. And we have 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and fast forward time to the 5 minutes. And it is an 8-second burn. Set up to here. We don't need target, we need orbit. I was looking at that target and a maneuver node and everything. Okay. I think we are set. Let's make sure. She can burn just a little, I don't know. It's probably going to be okay. It may not be. Okay, here we go. I may have overcooked the descent here. I'm going to stop about 22 meters shy. And we didn't put up any antennas. We don't have anything sticking out. We're clean. We can rotate to the south. Jettison our tank. And back to retrograde. Speed up time until we come into the atmosphere. Okay, girl, you need to hold retrograde best you can. Speed up time. Just going to keep her holding retrograde here. Speed up time. Okay, we got some heating effects. Watching our ablator. We've missed the mountains, so that's good. Down to 2,000, we have 70 ablative heat shield left. You doing all right, girl? Trying to hold us retrograde here. We have 65 remaining, so we're good. And we are just flying over the Space Center. We're going to hit east of the Space Center in the ocean. That's what I like. Very good, very good. I really do need to role play a boat out here somewhere. Platform. Oh. Well, let's turn off SAS. Just let it fly down. Oh, orbit, surface. There we go. We need to watch that. That's maybe why it's always off on me whenever I'm looking at it. Don't need apoapsis. We're at 9,000. Hoping everything goes good with the chute. It ain't over till the big chute deploys. She's talking. Back in communication, you can actually see the Space Center there. Wasn't too bad. 3,000. We're go for chute deployment. Got up to about 5, 6, 7 G's there. We're 200 meters above the ocean. That was something down here. We could. Oh, it was up here. Yeah, 200 meters above the ocean. What a beautiful ending to a wonderful day. I don't see the rescue ship. I told him you were coming. Okay, Gaia. Welcome back to Kerbin. Good splashdown here. There we go. Let's recover. And while they get her on board the rescue ship, I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.